Hi, I'm Greg.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Steve.
Welcome to Men of the Den, and these are Bears.
On Monday, presumably.
Filming on Thursday.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another week here on Den. So, we've had some interesting, what's the word I'm looking for? Developments this week. Toronto finally moved to stage 2
Of
the COVID crisis.
No, it's stage 2 of phase 2.
Stage 2, phase 2. Anyway, we moved to stage 2, meaning that some businesses with patios were able to reopen yesterday, which was Wednesday. So we had our first day back. How did you guys feel being kind of back in the village again?
I thought it was like nothing was ever wrong. It was like the pandemic was over.
Yeah, for me, it's kind of, I really felt the same way. It's kind of felt like a breath of fresh air, just like to be able to do this again and to have like the opportunity to go out for a drink, have a meal, hang out with your friends, be silly with other people. It was a lot of fun. Whoa, that is extreme close-up on me.
They're getting the best for your interview.
You are. And I think one of my favorite parts was yesterday while we were at O'Grady's, Cruise and Tangos next door put on a drag show. And shortly after the drag show was happening, a double rainbow appeared over the village.
It was an omen.
It was an omen. Jonathan Van Ness is watching over us.
And not to mention, right now, oh my God.
Give me the phone.
Right.
This is fun.
This is too much. Right now would be Pride. So just having some of that in that experience was kind of nice. Yeah.
We also got to see some friends. The guy who owns the bar we were at kind of let us rearrange our seats so that we could sit with them. They happened to be there at the time. But there was social distancing between the groups, which I think is fine.
Yeah.
All it means is you're crammed in there less.
Yeah. You really want us to be that close.
Yeah. I'm enjoying this. What else can I say about yesterday? I don't know. It was like, I guess there's hardly been anyone out when you go out on the street, right? But like, even just opening the doors and going outside, it was like, oh shit, there's people here again. There's people back in the city. It's crazy.
Yeah, as even like I went out to Italy, which is just up the street here, and it really felt like there was one pandemic wasn't even happening. It was
Which
just
is
like,
not good, though.
like everyone was wearing masks,
Yeah.
which was good. Italy was kind of a mess because it was kind of like everyone was kind of crowding around each other and trying to push each other around for things, but it was still like, it just feels like nothing changed. Like it feels like the pandemic didn't even happen.
Yeah, but that's not, in my opinion, that's not good. We still have to be careful. We just got to stage 2, and it's been, 4 months almost?
Yeah.
So we do not want to revert back to full lockdown again, because I might throw myself off this balcony.
Well, that's what the net is for.
Suicide netting. But the big question, so now that we are in stage 2, what have you guys learned about yourselves, or in general, like what are you taking from the pandemic? What changes are you gonna make? You know.
Well, I think I already briefly talked about this with you, Greg, but I think what the pandemic taught me is that I can survive if there's like nothing to do, and you know, I don't know if I'll live in the city forever, but I kind of felt, at least for a while, that like not living in the big city would feel like sort of I'd be bored out of my mind living anywhere else because there'd be quote unquote nothing to do. But you know what? We've had nothing to do here for the past 3 months, and look, I'm still alive. I made it. So I guess it just goes to show that I will adapt.
And I mean, it's even to the point now that you're looking at like properties and stuff to possibly own, right?
We'll see about that. Yes.
So yeah, so you know, property hunting, which is something we had thought of for the far future, has now become the near future because, hey, we realized we need more space.
Yeah, that's the other lesson is we. It's not very much space in a one-bedroom apartment.
Well, I mean, we have a small apartment, but we figured, oh, there'll always be stuff to do. You know, there'll never be a time when, you know, we'll get annoyed and fight over each other because, you know, we can always get a coffee or, you know, do something.
Yeah, we'll just go out, or I'll go to the office to do my work. What do I need a room to work at home for?
So we realized eventually we're gonna need more space. So I think So we're now property hunting.
Space is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a lesson learned.
I learned that I can get tired of video games. I didn't think that was possible. But you can only play so many video games. Apparently, there's a limit. And I think I've hit it.
The limit does not exist. No, the limit doesn't.
What about you, Derek? What have you learned from going out?
Yes. So what I've learned, to beat Greg at Scrabble, you really need to focus on the 2-letter words in between words. I'm getting a look through those sunglasses right
Don't you be telling people my Scrabble secrets.
Nanook, you've already beat him.
Beat me twice.
He beat you twice.
I beat him once though.
Yeah. The real thing I learned, I think, was from losing a friend in all of this.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, to be clear, it wasn't to COVID.
It wasn't to COVID. I never was given the reasons for his death. But there was a friend of mine who we became close through text messaging. We only hung out really a handful of times. And he passed away during COVID-19. And it really taught me that life is too short. And then when you get the moments that you can live in all of those moments. So, yes, being locked in kind of sucked. But now that freedoms are starting to come about, take advantage of what you can.
But still be safe. That's the bottom line, is we do not want this to go back to where it was on full lockdown.
I think it's a balance between, you know, following exactly all the mandated guidelines by the government, but going to the full extent that those guidelines allow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and another thing we learned, haircuts can be considered mental health.
Oh my God.
Haircuts are definitely mental health.
Look at this. Oh
Self-care.
my goodness.
Like,
Oh,
look at all
glamour.
this.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Touch all this fade.
Oh.
But yeah, I instantly felt like my mental health get better as soon as I got the haircut. So
I really saw it in the both of you.
self-care makes a big difference in your mental health.
Ah.
Anything else you want to say there?
Plants are easy to take care of. You just need to give them tender, loving care.
Plenty of water.
And plenty of water. Lots of water. Keep them they keep them hydrated. It does matter what type of flour you use for bread, otherwise it will turn into a sticky mess. One of the lessons I've learned, really the big one is, as I've already said, don't be afraid to live. And don't be afraid to live life to its fullest, to your extent, within the safety boundaries that you're comfortable with. Also, I think the drag show at Cruise and Tangos is starting right now. I hear it going. I'm done. Any last words for you guys?
I think that sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me too.
So, as always, like, share, subscribe, and tune the other guys' videos. Have yourself a wonderful week.
Bye.
Oh, One last addendum I forgot. To all our Canadian people out there, happy Canada Day, and to all of our American counterparts, happy
4th of July is going to
4th
be.
of July. That's
Yeah.
right. So yeah, both those holidays are going to come up before our next video.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, happy holidays, everyone, and stay safe.
Bye.
Bye.